What's up, Knife Tube? It's Diamond Cut Steel, and you guys are going to learn something today. Here we have a true classic of the EDC knife community, and that would be the Kershaw Leek, an absolute classic of the EDC knife community, and for good reason. This is a extremely popular knife, and again, for good reason. Kershaw has sold an absolute metric butt ton of these things, and for good reason. They're a great knife. But the reason I'm making this video, even though it's a model that's been around for a very long time, is in today's knife world, is the Kershaw Leek still relevant? 2025, is the Leek relevant? And I want to know what you think. Here we have Mr. Cycloptopus. And Cycloptopus says he thinks it is. And I do too. I believe it's a very relevant knife, actually, because it carries very nicely. It's comfortable in hand. And it's specifically this blade shape. It's just the perfect EDC knife for light duty. I have the other models. I have the ones in CPM 154. They're flat ground. I don't like them as much. I prefer the 14C versions that are hollow ground. And this thing right here is just a perfect office carry, a perfect around the house carry. It's fantastic for, your typical EDC type cutting, be it peeling an apple, slicing an apple, opening boxes, cutting boxes, breaking them down, popping a zip tie, just your typical EDC type cutting. It's very efficient. It sharpens very easily and quickly. Holds an edge fairly reasonably. Carries nicely in the pocket. It's nice and thin. And another place where this knife really stands out is 2.5 ounces, 2.6 ounces. So that's nice. It's very comfortable in pocket. It's not going to weigh you down, but yet you have a great cutter. This is a very good cutting knife. And what I really like about it is when my wife and daughter, they carry all the time, but a lot of times they have a hard time with liner locks because the lock bar is so stiff. They can't, easily work it. But with this knife, that leaf is very light and very easily manipulated. The assisted action, again, it's not my thing, but for them, it's very easy to work. It snaps out quickly, and they don't have to do much to have a deployed blade. So for women, the Leek is a fantastic knife. Plus, it comes in a tremendous amount of colors, so it's naturally attractive to them. And again, it carries nicely in the pocket, and women's pockets being, not very deep, the way the clip sets, usually they can get this in their pocket and carry it and be fine with it. So anytime a female asks me, hey, what's a great pocket knife? I want a pocket knife. I want to get into carrying a knife every day. And I want something that's cute, but I want something that's good quality and performs well. Well, I almost always send them to the Leek. Um, yeah, it's just a knife that I suggest to them the vast majority of the time. And they're happy because they can probably find a color that they like. And it slices like a laser beam. So when they cut with it, they quickly fall in love with it because it cuts so nicely. And yeah, it's just an all around really good knife. So, yes, I fully think that the Kershaw Leek is absolutely relevant in 2025. And I'm glad that Kershaw still produces and sells it. I read a lot, on Reddit, Facebook groups, and so on and so forth. People talk about it. It pops up every now and then. And typically, you hear, oh, it's outdated. It's been around for so long. You can spend your money better elsewhere. And I mean, yes, I get it. It has been around a long time, and you probably can spend your money better elsewhere. But you have to factor in that this is a USA made knife too, that you can pick up for around $60. This is not a China made knife, which you have to factor that in. You can pick up the basic links for about $60, and this is a good quality USA made knife. And when you look at it from that perspective, no, you can't just go anywhere and pick up something that's a better tool if you factor in the USA made part for that kind of money. So while if you wanted to make the argument, well, I can go get a better knife for the money. Yeah, you probably can go pick up a Kaiser or a Civivi that's an overall better knife for the money, but it's a China made knife. You tell me of a better, small, lightweight carry that's USA made that you can go to Walmart and pick up for $60, $70. You can't, because there's not many or any, for that matter. There may be one or two out there. I'd have to look, think about it. But right off the top of the head, I don't know of, at $60. I mean, for a USA made knife with a good quality, a good performing steel and a great design, I don't know of anything else. And another thing that I really love about the Leek, Kershaw has been working with 14C for a very long time. In fact, they are the ones that really brought 14C into the knife world. They had the exclusive contract with Sandvik years ago. So they've been working with 14C for a minute, and they do really good 14C. I got quite a few pieces of 14C from them, and every piece is done very good. I would say they put out some of the best 14C, actually. And what I really love about the Leek is with this nice thin hollow. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not paper thin, but nice thin stock, hollow grind, well done 14C. If you are somebody who really enjoys your knife to be crazy keen, if you enjoy that super high level of sharpness, you will love this knife, because you can get that steel to such high levels of sharpness that it's ridiculous. Finish it on like a F1200 beneath Dragonstone, couple passes on a 10th micron diamond on a strop, and you whittle hair both ways without any problem at all. It's very easy to get this to truly hair whittling sharp. And for me, I don't consider hair whittling sharp until it will whittle hair with against the grain or with the grain. Just because it'll whittle against the grain, that's not a hair whittling edge to me. It's got to be able to whittle the hair both ways. And this steel, without much trouble at all, you can get to absolutely hair whittling sharp. Now, it's not going to hold that forever, but if you enjoy that super high level of upfront sharpness, you can very easily get it with this knife right here. Well, this is a brand new one. I think I own about 15 different Leeks. And over the years, they've been carried a lot. And I really enjoy them. My wife really enjoys them, and so does my daughter. Yeah, and it's fun. It's always fun to have a knife in your pocket that you just finished a ridiculous edge on, and there's just something cool about having a ridiculously stupid sharp knife in your pocket. And that's why I believe the Kershaw Leek is still absolutely relevant in 2025. Let me know what you think. Do you agree with Cycloptopus or the Leek haters? Let me know. Y'all have a good one. By the way, I know this was kind of corny, but something my daughter made me, and she named it Cycloptopus, and she wanted me to put it in a video, so I had to do it. Y'all have a good one.